Hello everyone, today I will bring the 30 demo of my application. In the past week, I used around 10 hours to add some new features and fix some bugs. I will show the main feature in this video. So you may find that in the language preference page, we have a new component called I can understand the following language. This looks exactly similar as the I prefer the system to use this language, but it's very different. Like you can do multiple selection here. And what this means is except using the prefer language for the app labels, like the setting button, the language preference page title. If you want to read other users' posts in their original version and you believe you can understand them, so you can select the language you know, and I will not translate the posts by default. Like at this moment, I pretend I don't understand Chinese, so it translates all the Chinese posts by AWS, and that make a user who didn't understand Chinese friendly to know what the other user posting. But you might ask why your post is still in the Chinese. That is because those posts are made by myself. So by default, we will not translate those posts made by you. If you post them in a different language and you didn't select those language as you can read, but we will not translate them as well. We might think you must already know what you post and is no need to get translation. But what happens if I click Chinese? In this, I can understand component. And now I can see all the posts, all the original posts. And that is much more better than I translate all the posts to the English, because if you already know Chinese, you can read and there is no need for you to get the translation by other services, because the translation might not as correct as your understanding. So this is the feature I made, and I think this is pretty useful for those people who know multiple language. And another thing I want to show is we have two methods to add the language I can understand. So the first I already show is like you can click them under this component, and the second is once you change the language, like I prefer language, if I change them to Japanese and then I go back to the language preference page, I will find the Japanese was checked automatically. Because if you change the if you change the system language, the app will think you already know how to read that language and will add it to the you already know this language list. But you might change them by a mistake, so you can also deselect them and change back to English. So this is the update I made in the past week, and I will keep optimize this app. Thank you for watching this video. Wish you enjoy the weekend. Bye bye.